Welcome to Ugocentury pig farm. Right now on our farm, we have 27 sows and 20 of them are pregnant. Can you just imagine that? What makes this farm interesting is that I actually manage the entire operation from Austria, while the farm itself is located in Nigeria. This channel documents the real system, real numbers, and the real discipline required to build agricultural wealth in Nigeria, especially for people or for Nigerians in diaspora. That's why today I want to show you exactly how this farm is structured and how we manage it remotely. It may interest you to know that this channel is not about hype, because there are many other videos online about pig farming that only shows animals but never really show you the numbers, their management, the system they are using, how disciplined they are, and actually how you as a newcomer in this business can really be successful or profitable. Now, here at Ugocentury Pig Farm, our focus is divided as follows. We have the production systems, the remote farm management, disease control, cost tracking, and disciplined agricultural investment. Our goal is to build a structured pig farming system that Nigerians at home and in diaspora can learn from. If you are watching us from UK, from US, Canada, Australia, Germany, Indonesia, or anywhere else as a Nigerian living in diaspora, and you are thinking about investing on agriculture in Nigeria, this channel is for you. We will be showing you step-by-step guide on our journey, on our farm journey. First, let me give you the current structure of our farm. We have 27 sows, at which 20 of them or even more are pregnant at the moment. 3 boars, 4 growers, and 6 piglets. And the breed we are currently using is the hybrid, TM breed, and Comboros breeds. If you have other questions about types of breed, check our previous videos, because we have done videos on types of breed and their benefits as well as their disadvantages. Each breed has different advantages in terms of litter sizes and growth rates, as well as feed efficiency and adaptability. One of the things we will document on this channel is which breed performs better or best under the management or under our management system. Because in farming, keeping your data records matters more than opinions. Yes. A lot of people ask me why I chose pig farming. These are several reasons. But let me start by saying this. Pigs have very strong reproductive capacity. A healthy sow can produce 8 to 12 piglets per liter, and sometimes even more. And also, secondly, pigs grow relatively fast compared to many other livestock. And thirdly, there is a strong and consistent market for pork in Nigeria at the moment, which will keep growing in future. But however, pig farming is not easy. If you don't manage feed cost or disease control or breeding structure or even your farm discipline, you will lose money very quickly. That is why we focus heavily on system and monitoring. But the question here is, how does it work? Well, one of the interesting aspects of this farm is that it is being managed remotely from Austria. That I can tell you for free. But the question here is, how does it really work? Well, we use several systems or methods, so to say. First is structured reporting, which means the farm team sends me regular updates on day-to-day basis, including feeding reports, animal health updates, feeding status, and any other issue that may occur during the day on the farm. Secondly,
we no longer use
data
plates
is being
because
tracked.
of their plates are boashigo.
We
So I use
track the
plates.
key
I use that cup. I
numbers,
measure one angle,
which is very important, such as number of pregnant sows that we have,
angle,
when we are they being crossed,
angle. So
expected farrowing dates, piglet survival rates, for example, feed consumption, as well as growth process. This is to give us a clear management routine. Workers follow due instructions because they know automatically without following the instruction there is no payment. Everything is on strict basis. You must also understand that remote management only works if your system is strong and not being emotional. Maybe you open the business and your younger brother is managing it for you, or your sister, or your cousin, or your niece, or whoever it may be. Your words is limited. Your actions are as well limited. That is why you have to see it as a very, very professional business, which will include outsiders who have not, which will include your non-relatives, for you to be successful in the business. Right now, the most exciting part of the farm are those 20 pregnant sows. This is important because pregnant sows represent future production capacity. Imagine if each sow produces 8 to 10 piglets. That could mean potential 160 to 200 piglets. And of course, real farming is never perfect. Some piglets may be lost. Some sow may produce smaller litters. But what matters is building a consistent production system. You know, they say consistency is the key. That's why over the next month on this channel, we will be documenting our farrowing results, our litter sizes, piglet survival rates, as well as growth performance. This will give us real data about our farm. Mind you, One thing I strongly believe in is documentation, because when you don't track numbers in farming, you are simply guessing. So here at Ugocentury Pig Farm, we document everything, starting from breeding records, breeding cost, medication, and even mortalities, as well as growth rate. Because our goal is not just to raise pigs, but also to build a profitable agricultural system. So, if you are interested in pig farming in Nigeria or agriculture investment, then make sure to subscribe to this channel. We will be documenting everything, including breeding, piglets growth, feed cost, disease management, and farm profitability. And also comment below and tell me if you are currently farming or planning to start farming. Thanks for watching. This is Ugocentury Pig Farm. See you again in our next video.